Hi guys, today I'll be starting a new series on my channel called What If Civilization Started Over, and it's inspired by Pro. So it's just if all humans got wiped out and started over. I'm really excited to do this, and please leave your thoughts in the comments if I should use my voice in these. So if suddenly all humans got wiped out, I think the new world would start in Arabia. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy. So the first humans are born in modern-day Oman. The humans are wrapping around the coast, which they find the most important. And at this point, 1 month has passed and 25 people are alive. The red team keep on the coast. They start going into the desert. And when it's too hot, they go back to the coast. They push up to modern-day UAE. The red team stay on the coast. The red team keep wrapping around the coast. They start to push back into the desert. But they go back to the coast after the desert doesn't end. But after they meet up with the Red Sea, they find out how to build rafts. They keep curling around the coast. Now, once they have enough people, they take one last chance in the desert. At this point, it's a year in, and there is around 1,200 people. They settle and stop expand for a while. After a bit, they push up into the desert. But they wrap up around the Red Sea again. For now, they are just expand and experimenting. But then they make the decision to go across the Red Sea and make a landing in Eritrea. And they also go across the Strait of Hormuz and land in modern-day Iran, and they keep going. But after a while, they had a disagreement between the country. The East wanted to expand into Asia, and the West wanted to expand to Africa. So they make the choice to split up, even though they are two separate countries. They still have great relations, keep trade, and are still allies. The blue team starts expanding as soon as independence. But after they only find desert, they stop. But a group from the blue team doesn't like the leader of them, so they move up and declare independence as the green team. They expand onto the blue team border, and a stare-off begins between the civilians. And as they move up into the Anatolian Peninsula, they grow in economy and population. Soon after, they build rafts and sail to Cyprus. They start expanding near the blue team border again. The blue team claim all the land between them. The blue team starts expanding onto the Nile. They claim the island below modern-day Yemen. And they also go into the central part of the Horn of Africa. The red team also expand into modern-day Iraq. And they expand down the coast of Pakistan and Iran. and they go a bit into modern-day India, The red team expands some more. They land on an island in India and take it. They keep expanding down the coast. They meet up with the Caspian Sea. And they expand more inland, but after they find mountains, they stop. The green team go down the coast. And they take some of the Aegean islands. They have a choice to go east or west, and they choose east. The green team slowly moves towards the rough center with all the mountains. But they take it all after a bit. And then they go up and take Istanbul, and they profit very fast. And they sail across the Aegean Sea and take Athens. They now have the whole sea to themselves. And they move up around the Caucasus Mountains. And they take Crimea. A tribe starts in modern-day Romania, and they are the yellow team. They meet up with the green team and immediately start trade and become allies. They start expanding up and out into Central Balkans. And they also expand to modern-day Ukraine. They expand around the Black Sea. The blue team expands up toward the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. But they start expanding down into the desert. They expand a bit more before a break. After a while they go back up to the Mediterranean. A group inside the blue team in the Horn of Africa don't like the way they rule, so they start a rebellion. They quickly move and take some land. They move up and try to connect with the sea. They do that, and they aim to get the whole Horn of Africa. They're doing very well, but blue team forces are starting to get active. They push down the coast and take stuff back. They aim to cut of their coast. The purple team splits the blue team in two and starts to gain the upper hand. Now they're split in three and getting ready for peace. One piece falls and the second coming soon after. Now they have all the land they want, so they request for peace. The blue team accepts and the paper is signed. The green team does a bit more expanding. They meet more on the yellow team border. Then the red team expands a bit more. The red team meets more of the green team and have mixed relation. They expand more down the coast of India. Now for the last thing, I will add some major cities and capitals. Here are the capitals and major cities. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please leave a like and subscribe. Last thing, I'll just let you see the capitals. Sri, I forgot the red team capital. I'll show next episode. Thank you again for watching. Bye.